All right, guys, I am back and we're just going to keep like manning the ship on these like little scraps. And I am not sure exactly what I meant this to be, but yeah, we're just, like I said, we're just going to keep on doing like small little thises and that's to kind of get all this down to a manageable thing, you know, manageable scraps. Because I think all of us definitely could benefit from some scrap cleanup, right? And Grace, like I said, she got me all these really kind of cute things to play with. So we're just gonna keep playing with what the girl got me for Christmas, and then yeah, just like I said, keep scrap cleaning. And they're gonna be simple, little basic things here, right? Like not a ton of embellishments. We'll save that for like the pockets. We'll make up a ton of pockets too, probably with all these scraps, because I could probably be making these videos till like forever, I think. Yeah, so one thing I didn't really talk about a whole lot in the last few videos is work, and it's going great. True to what usually happens with me in the workplace is I have, for whatever reason, have an ability to, I don't want to say it like, I don't want this to sound like, actually, let's address some of these smaller ones first. I'm going to leave that one like whole, and then we're going to maybe add some of the color to it with these. Grace got me these ticket stickers. Maybe a little bit of lavender. Kind of like these long ones here. I've been doing a lot of, and my boss said it perfectly week before last about, you know, he likes that I'll do like the crap work nobody else wants to do. That's one thing he really appreciates about me, is that I'll go in and help them work on, you know, projects that nobody else wants to touch. What I've been doing lately is we have this part called a V-blade, and it goes on an airplane, obviously. And it's kind of complicated because I think I explained it a little bit a few months ago. So we get this metal. Maybe I didn't explain it to you guys. We get this metal from Russia, and it is a like a forged steel or forged titanium, however, whatever metal it is. From Russia, it comes forged, and the blessing and curse of that is they're one of the only countries that does this particular metal this particular way. And with everything going on in the world, it's really hard to get it from them. So we're having to source other countries to get this particular thing. And so, like I said, they do this particular metal forged, while other countries do it in block form. And the problem with block form is that it's like all jammed together. Instead of forging, where it's, you know, kind of like an even process, block means it's like melted and crammed into this thing, right? Crammed literally into like a block mold. And the problem with that is that it doesn't allow for the natural, what's the word? Natural fusing of metals, if you will. I don't know if that's really the right word for it. But So we have to refine our processes, right? Because when something's like slammed together, it doesn't always cut right, right? So like a lot of it is like in the cooling process, right? Too, you know, if it's jammed together and then whoever is manning that particular machine at that particular moment, it might not translate well. You know, as crazy as that look, no. I know I'm gonna go a little rogue here. This may be a scrap we never end up using, but we'll see. So it bends and it twists and not in a good way. So like when we're machining it, it doesn't, like what's happening is it really is like a V blade, right? Like that. And then it's like kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't really, bowed, I guess, is probably the best word I'm going to get with that. Like, as far as description of what I'm trying to say. So basically what's happening is that we have to adjust our processes on how we cut it, right? Because we have like profiles and stuff like that we have to stick within. And in aviation, sometimes it's down to the tenths of an inch of like one direction or another can really make or break or, you know, qualify or disqualify a part. And so I am helping the engineers and stuff kind of figure out, not engineers, but like the other quality people, kind of helping to fix that and to figure out what the problems are, because sometimes we can send it back to the machines, and then we can end up kind of recutting it to where it's not so far out it's not usable. And keep in mind this metal is really expensive. One of those parts that I was just telling you about is like $6,000. Just one. And this particular part takes like 7 to complete the whole thing, right? Like, it's crazy how expensive aviation is. So gives me, not that I'm okay with paying these prices, but it puts, for me, it puts things into perspective on why airfare is as expensive as it is because, I mean, I actually am really seeing the time and money that is spent in these endeavors, right? Yeah, it's crazy. It is definitely crazy how much it costs. And I think I told you guys this before, that like a new aircraft, whether it's commercial or any other type, it's been in the works. Like, if you were to order a plane today, it wouldn't go into being made for 10 to 12 years. That's how far out this industry is on stuff. So yeah, it's a bit nuts. Like, people who ordered stuff 10 years ago, their plane is still 2 years out. Yeah, it's not lying. It's crazy. Like, just being able to learn all this stuff. But anyways, back to the main point is that every job that I've ever had, I get tasked with special projects. And I don't mind, because I generally, I guess I'm good at making sense out of the chaos. And I do learn new things fairly quickly. Won't say that I always do them well. I just learn them quickly, and I can navigate and pivot pretty quick. So that usually inspires people to give me more things to do. One of the things I love doing with these long pieces is making little tiny envelope pieces. And these take a while, but I wanted to at least show you guys. We'll make a couple, but these work really great for like, well, when you cut them relatively straight, they do. Anyways, these make really great embellishments, or even just like in little pockets. And you can make them pretty much any size you want. And they're just super cute to decorate things with. These particular ones, I'm just going to ink the outsides and stuff, and then I'm gonna glue it shut. But I'm gonna make quite a few of them, and then we'll glue them all together. Yeah, honestly, that's literally my favorite thing to do with these little bitty things. Or booklets. Like, I'll make some thin strip little booklets. Because it never fails, right? We always have those little strips. But yeah, so anyways, so basically we're refining the technique of these V-blades, because we have orders and back orders for them, right? Well, they're just difficult to navigate, right? So yeah, not everybody on our team likes to do those kind of things. So, and me, I don't mind. So, I mean, I'm learning at a quick pace with these things. So that's, yeah, it's definitely the hardest thing I've ever learned in my entire life. Oh, you know what we should do? I should totally do this. Because this will put a whole new little spin on these. When you're like, oh, gosh darn it. Why is she making so many of those? This wasn't my original intent, but I'll show you another really cute thing you can do with these. And you guys will love it. Then you'll be like, I'm making like 80 million of these because it's super cute. Maybe not 80 million, but you know, something like that. And maybe we'll just do these three. But I'll definitely show you one of my other favorite things to do with these little faux envelopes. Okay. 2 seconds. I do usually just throw a little bit of glue right here on the insides. I think it helps lay them flatter. And then I'll just take this. And then I'll just kind of sneak a little bit of glue in these areas here. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, so it's been a couple weeks of all of that. I did tell my boss the other day, I was like, you know, never thought I'd say this, but I am getting kind of tired of V-blades. He's like, really? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, well, maybe next week. I was like, no, the project's not over. I'll stay till the project's over. But, you know, if you wanted to move me over on something else, you know, when this one's over, I'd be appreciative of that. So, yeah. And I'm starting some other training to kind of like advance and move up on the pay scale. So that will help immensely. So I'm going to see which ones are closer in size, and it's these two. All right, but let's put them right sides up together. I'm going to need my other glue. My big old sweatshirt's getting in the way, which is also a good indication because I'm crafting in my PJs. So, all right, so I take one side. I'm going to fill it with glue. And you want to use a heavier, dutier glue than the art glitter glue. You're going to take your paper clip and set it in there. And you can set them askew. You can pretty much do whatever. I think it's probably time that I pick up some new Fabri-Tac too. And then you just stick it like this. And get all good and smushed together. And then you take out whatever glue's smushing out. Make sure your sides are together. Voila. You have a very cute little paper clip. And like I said, you can go from the side, stick it in there like that. Doesn't matter. And then you can even go really crazy and just decorate the whole thing, right? Which I've done in the past. I'm not going to do right now because, yeah. I love that little paper clip. And there's always different ways of doing them, so that's one thing. And I still don't really know how to use these, so we're just not going to for now. So we got this little guy. So let's just make this one into a very large top. Sitting on the desk. Now, here is what your girl struggles with, is big surfaces. I can do little. Little I got down. Big, maybe not so much. I mean, we could go back to this. Maybe use a little bit of this going down. Yeah, why not? Looks like it might look okay. Yeah, decorating big surfaces seems to be a kryptonite for me. I don't know why, but it sure does. All right, now, if we play our cards right, we might have a Tim Holtz thing that we could fit on here, huh? This might be too big. I think I'm going to trim that down. This one might seem a little counterintuitive. It says if you're lucky enough to be different, never change. So it's kind of counterintuitive with a butterfly, but I don't know. That's what makes us us, right? Okay. Now, I think, therefore I am. Just like I still have my ruffles sitting over here. I can't get, there we go. I can't get all of it in one staple. What the heck? And I can't tell you how excited I am to start that Project for Hope this year. I think it's gonna be fantastic because I had kind of an epiphany the other day where I'll explain it in the video, but yeah. Holy cow. Okay, I think I am good for this video, guys. I know we didn't really get as many done, but time is pressing and your girl's got to get moving because I still got all kinds of other stuff to get done today too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7. And I guess if you want to see, like, I was just going to show you really quick. See? This is right where you put it. Right like that. Okay, and another little envelope. All right, kids. That does it for me for this video. And we'll just talk to you soon. Bye, guys.